There you go.
This must be fairly important because there's a lot of people here, and I didn't expect this many. I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Craig Berry. I'm the mayor of this community, and I'd like to thank everyone for showing up. What we're going to do is start out with a few introductions of people who were involved in this. We've got a team from Snyder and Associates. It's Wade Grineman, Gabe Nelson, and Craig. Put your hand up, Craig. He's the one that designed the bridge, so if you got a problem, he's the guy you need to talk to. And I think Wade has a presentation to make.
You can't go anywhere yet, Mayor. I got something to give to you. Thank you for everybody coming out this evening, or this morning. I've been very fortunate to be involved in this project since 2005. And I'd like to thank each and every one of you here today for working with us through that process. It's been a long process, a lot of patience needed to be had, and you guys provided that patience for us to get this bridge done. So for that, I'd like to give you a round of applause. With me today in our team is Tim Monson from Shuck Britzen, Craig German from Shuck Britzen, Gabe Nelson from Snyder. If you guys could come over here real quick. We have a little presentation that we'd like to do for the city and the Iowa Department of Transportation for their great partnership with us. Mayor, on behalf of Snyder and Associates and Shuck Britzen's team, we'd like to present you with this collage of photos of the project from start to finish. You can hang it in City Hall, in the bathroom, wherever you want to hang it, but thank you very much for that. And the boots on the ground for the DOT is Jenny Hoskins and D. Ward, as he calls himself, Dennis Ward. On behalf of our team, it's Shuck Britzen, Snyder and Associates. We want to present you with this for the RCE office here in town. Thank you. Back to you.
Thanks, Wade. We've got some representatives from the DOT here. Jenny. Jenny is the new resident construction engineer. She didn't have that much to do with this project, but she's going to be on the finalization of it. And Dennis Ward is the office manager and had a lot to do with it. So, thank you. Can we have a round of applause for the Snyder people and the DOT? We've got a few people, notable dignitaries here. One is Chip Baltimore from Boone, who we will be in the district he's representing now in January. I believe in January. In January, right? Okay. Is Alex Lynch here? Don't see him. He was from Senator Harkin's office. He said he was planning on getting here, but he must not have made it. And you hopefully know 4 of the 5 members of the City Council: Gary, Larry, Shannon, and Lisa. They were all involved in this. With their approvals, we got the job done. And Mike Palmer, who's the city administrator, he's done an excellent job, attended all the construction and pre-construction meetings, trying to keep the city interests going with this. I have a problem with this bridge because we are losing our one distinction in the state. We were the only city in the state who had a hospital on one side of the railroad tracks and no access to the north side of the railroad tracks. And now we got it. A couple of items about this bridge. Everybody remembers last spring when they were pounding the foundation piling for this. They ended up putting 4.8 miles of piling in the foundation of this bridge. It has 530 tons of steel. And with both phases of the project, it's got enough concrete to make a sidewalk all the way down to Des Moines. A little bit about the history of this project. I was talking to Wade about it and Chip about it. This project was originally conceived as an idea in 1935. So it's been quite a few years since we've got this done. The past city administrator, Elizabeth Hanson, and I don't know if Elizabeth was here. She was supposed to be. Is she here? She's here. Hi, Elizabeth. She and the previous mayor, Todd Madsen, had written a couple of letters to try to procure some funding for this, and it got this all started in January of 2008. There was a committee of Wade and Larry, and I believe Mike Palmer went over to the DOT to make a presentation to the commission about this project. When I was elected mayor first time back in '08, and since I worked for the DOT, one of the upper level management people in the DOT asked me what I thought would be good. What could the DOT do for Jefferson? What would be good? And I said, well, let's build a bridge. And he said he'd see what he could do. And I think we've got the bridge moved up on the 5-year plan so we could have the completion today. The detour was started in May of last year, and of course it was completed, and everybody's been on the detour. And I think it's a good detour. It'll work for the city once the detour is lifted and there's paved roads out there in the north part of town. The bridge was started in March of 2012, and we are basically finished. I see the subcontractor still doing some dirt work underneath the bridge, but that should be accomplished fairly quickly. If you notice on the bridge at the light poles do match the ones that are downtown, which costs the city a little money, but we wanted to make everything look basically the same. What we're going to do is we're going to have the ribbon cutting now next. We're going to cut the ribbon, and you people here will be able to walk across the bridge, take your pictures, stand. Hopefully a train will go by so everybody can see the train and listen to the horns and the whistles blow. And when the fire department blows the sirens, I'd like to have everybody off the bridge. So they will go across the bridge, and then the bridge will be open. Thank you.
Hi, Karen. How are you? I'm good. Yeah. We're not first, though. No, I know.
Has a 4-wheel drive on there.